So I told you guys that we were gonna use my copper pan. So we're gonna use the copper pan today. We're gonna make my take on a Western omelet. I like to add cheese to my Western omelets. Western omelets typically have peppers, onions, and the egg. It's not a hard dish, but it's like I had at a restaurant one time and I was just like, I could do this at home. So we're gonna do that. Guys to see the pan. So the reason why the copper pan, the nonstick pan, is like the best thing for omelets is because it heats up really fast. It holds heat pretty well, and the egg doesn't stick to the pan, which is like my favorite part. So this is the pan we're gonna use to cook the omelet. Now what I do with my life now, because I've been cooking more often, is I prep like all my vegetables ahead of time. So these are orange peppers that I actually are fancy with the store. These are orange and red peppers. These are yellow peppers, and this is my red onion. And so I buy the ham already diced from the grocery store, and I'm actually gonna add some mushrooms to my omelet today. I did my nails. This one broke in my sleep yesterday, but this is what all the nails came out. I'm gonna fix this later. But yeah, this is how they came out. It's not bad for my first try. This was actually I showed you guys in the video earlier, like this was like the first nail. And obviously you can see that like I have on my cuticle, like the gel is there. But yeah, that's what they look like. And I'll do this one over later, but they're also way too long. So I didn't, obviously I did not know what I was doing. So we'll see how long these last. If they break or if they peel or whatever the case may be, we'll see what that looks like. And then when I do them over, I'm going to do them a lot shorter than this. This is as long as the dual form was letting me. The reason why I didn't record the whole video is because it took me almost I feel like it took 5 hours to do my nails, which is insane. Obviously I was distracted and stuff like that, but also I had to do these 3 nails over 3 times. And so ultimately what I ended up doing, instead of trying to do I tried to do my thumbs and then try to do the nails together, I ended up just doing them one at a time, which is fine. Oh, and I'm gonna make waffles. I'm gonna make chocolate chip waffles using the M&M minis. And that's what we're gonna eat for brunch because it's 11:30. Honestly, at this point, I cook one today. So tonight I'm gonna add some pork ribs that I'm gonna eat for dinner tomorrow. And today I'm just probably gonna eat a sandwich. So this is the big meal I'm gonna cook today. And then I have salad stuff too. So I'll eat lighter things as the day goes on. But because I'm cooking all of this, that's all I'm eating. What we're gonna do is we're gonna mix the stuff for the egg, for the omelet, and then we'll mix this up for the waffle. And then the waffle and the omelet could actually cook at the same time. So the only thing that's not pre-chopped is the mushrooms. I'll chop up some mushrooms. I use a 2-egg omelet, so I'm gonna take out 2 eggs. I'm gonna take out 3 eggs because I'm also making the waffle. Now, the thing about the waffles is the pancake mixes. I usually buy just add water, and I wasn't paying any attention, and I ended up buying this. And you have to add eggs, oil, and milk into the batter. So, we're doing that. I'm actually gonna make enough batter to be able to eat waffles again tomorrow, or pancakes if I decide it's the same mix. So that means I need 2 eggs. 2 eggs for my omelet, 2 eggs for my waffles, and I already told you everything I'm gonna put into it, so let's do it. if you rocking with me, I need you to shout it out in the comments. Like, let me know if you watched all the videos. Let me know what you want to see. The reason why the videos are like, there's so many things happening, because I want to know what you guys like. What do you guys like to watch me do? What do you want to hear me talk about? And stuff like that. I'm gonna eat. So I showed you guys what ended up happening was I made my omelet. I was making my omelet and I let it sit too long, which is what happens because I'm not a professional chef and I never said that I was. But I let it sit too long and I went to go flip it and it wouldn't flip. It just turned into scrambled eggs. I do want to talk to you guys about the personal mission statement though, so let me go get my book. So I have my food. I'm trying to get through 4 of these 24 ounces a day. I'm actually looking to lose some weight. So let me know if you guys want to hear some more about like how I'm doing that. But like usually I eat my breakfast with like water, orange juice, and coffee. I don't put sugar in my coffee. I literally just make the coffee and then I put creamer in it, and that's just how I make coffee. I'm not even mad about this eggs though, because it has everything I want. Cheese, ham, vegetables. Like, how could you really go wrong? You don't look pretty, but it tastes amazing, and I'm happy. Posted about writing a personal mission statement. And so one of the programs that I'm working on is a 6-week believer intensive that's actually available in the link below in my coaching services. You can do one-on-one coaching with me, or you can do a power hour, which is literally just sit with you for an hour where you figure some stuff out, help you get some clarity, help you give you some direction. And then I have a 6-week intensive where I learn about you, figure out your routine, your life, and stuff like that. And then I help you to create your own personal mission statement. I got this idea from a mission statement well, I first heard about a mission statement when I was reading 7 Habits of a Highly Effective Person by Stephen Covey. I do believe I have a copy of that book. So in Stephen Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, he talks about writing a personal mission statement. So in the first chapter, he talks about paradigms and principles. You have to know who you are and where you are going, and that be the base point for how you live your life. A personal mission statement. The most effective way I know to begin with the end in mind is develop a personal mission statement or philosophy or creed. So what happens is, he talks a lot about beginning with the end in mind. And for Christians, the end in mind is heaven. And so the goal is that everything we do here, and it's not just heaven, it's to bring as many people to heaven as we can. And the way we do that, the most effective way to do that, believe it or not, is not like standing on the street corner and screaming that people are going to hell, but it's by living your life so that people want whatever you have. And I actually talked about that in this week's Sunday school lesson, which you can find in the Sunday school playlist. Or last week's Sunday school lesson, which you can find in the Sunday school playlist. And so you have to be living your life in a way that people want whatever you got, and you can tell them Jesus. And so you have to have your own philosophy or creed. And if you know what your philosophy or creed is, whenever you're making decisions, whenever you're going about your life, again, you're operating your life and you're going forward in your life with the end in mind. So the end, the goal, the who, and which obviously means your personal mission statement should change as you grow and as you evolve and as you become, like, as you accomplish your goals. But it should be a standard by which you live your life. It is the standard by which you live your life. And so for Christians, it's easy for us to be like, oh, the Bible is my mission statement. But the Bible has 66 books, the Pentecostal Bible, the Christian Bible that we use, because the Catholics use a different Bible. But the Bible that we use has 66 books and a whole lot of pages, a lot of information. So like that's a really broad statement. It's a cop-out. So what part of the program, I help you to pick the verses that are most impactful to you, what mean the most to you, and why they impact you. And how you can implement your life in that way. So again, you set the standard for yourself. And so I have my own standards and I have who I want to be. And so I'm like, well, if this decision doesn't line up with my personal mission statement, then it's not a decision I need to make. Or if it doesn't help me to reach this goal, my goals, and it's not just one singular goal. It's like, it's a holistic view of me. So it's like, if my if I'm making decisions in my life, or if I come across something and I want to be able to do something, I need to be able to say, is this going to help me in the long run? Always thinking about how is it going to affect you in the long run. And it sounds exhausting if you like when you put it into words like that, but it grounds you. And again, being in Christ, it grounds you. Like if you know that things, like if something you're gonna do is gonna reflect poorly on your faith, or reflect poorly on the God that you serve, then you're less obligated, or you're less likely rather to do it. And so and making the personal mission statement is also a step in helping to make your relationship with God more personal to you. So I just wanted to go through my mission statement. And again, if you have any more questions, let me know in the comments. I'll make another video if you want me to go more in depth with it. But I'm going to read you, I'm getting my personal mission statement from Proverbs 31. I want to be a Proverbs 31 woman. And I know it sounds super cliche. But again, I made it personal to me. So what I did was I took the verse and I said, okay, so how do I want this to be represented in my life? And then I wrote it out so that it reflects me and who I'm aspiring to be. And what this verse is meant to me. There it is. So, I'm not going to read Proverbs 31. You can do that for yourself. But I'm going to read my personal mission statement. So, I have a 5 o'clock alarm. I'm trying to recite it. I'm trying to remember it so that I can recite it every day at 5 o'clock. But when I'm home, which is like almost all the time at 5 o'clock now, I showed you guys in the last video where my personal mission statement is, and I read it to myself, looking at myself in the mirror. I am a modern Proverbs 31 woman. I am a virtuous woman. I am morally excellent. I am upright. I am chaste. My husband will trust me, second to only God. I will do him good and not evil all the days of my life. I work willingly with my hands. I cook healthy, nutritious, and diverse food for my family. I take good care of my employees. I will be an excellent businesswoman. I will be a woman strong in heart and body. I will help those with less than me. I will plan for the worst while praying and hoping for the best. I dress well as a woman of money, favor, and to be admired. My husband will be a well-respected man of faith and business. I am a woman of strength and honor. I am wise, I walk in wisdom. I speak only those things that are kind. I take time to rest, but I do not have habits of idleness. I am a woman my husband and children can be proud of. I will excel because I am excellent. I am a woman of God, worthy of the reward of my work. And so these are morals and values that are important to me. Again, it's supposed to be as all-encompassing as it possibly can. And so for me, like, again, if I'm making decisions or if I come across like moments in my life, it's like, is this like, are the words I'm saying kind? Am I behaving in a way that would make my husband and my children proud? Because just because I haven't met them yet doesn't mean that as I'm getting older, or just as I'm getting a better understanding of just how life works, even with my siblings, I don't want to have to be embarrassed about anything that I do, or I don't want to live my life like regretful. And so it just gives me, and then saying that every day gives me like, it's like my guiding light. It's my North Star. And I can help you do that for yourself if that's something you're interested in doing, or something if you want, you can share yours with me. But I just think it's really important, like, just to help to focus you, to help to focus who you want to be and what you're trying to do for your life, and to have that constant reminder of who you are and who you're trying to be. So I'm gonna finish my brunch and I'm gonna fix my nail. But by the way, I highly recommend this book. Like, it's such a good book. And actually, as I'm looking through it, I'm like, I want to reread this. So, in my last video, I showed you guys this box from Model Ones or Model Loans. I'm pretty sure it's Model Ones. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do my nails. So I'm gonna do my thumb first. I'm gonna go through all the things that the kit came with. So it came with this little mini UV lamp, because I have to cure my nails in between each. Literally, I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning yesterday doing research, like Googling YouTube videos. Do you Google YouTube videos? YouTubing videos for how to do polygel nails. I've decided I'm gonna look a little ghetto because I want to try out all of the different colors of the polygel. So my thumb is going to be white, and my pointer finger is going to be clear, and my middle finger is going to be pink on both hands. We'll keep it symmetrical. And then I'll probably just do white on the last two. I already took out my, I think it's called, what is it called? My dual forms. I already so the dual forms came in this little package. And so last night, before I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning, I can't find my nail clippers. I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out how to do this. So hopefully I get it right. It comes with this, so I got the salon kit, and then I got an additional like little package because I guess I did not read the instructions, or I didn't read what was coming with the kit well enough to be able to properly order stuff. Because if I was paying attention, I wouldn't have bought this. I would have bought more glitter because I'm a glitter girl. I like to wear glitter. But I did also buy dip powder from Rossi, so that's coming later at some point, hopefully. It might be here today. I have to go check them out. So I have gels. Oh Lord, I can't even. So we're just gonna take this out. This one is, this is white, this is clear, this is pink. This is top coat, this is base coat. These are glitter. This is like it says Oscar skirt glitter, and then classic black glitter. So this is a black glitter. Oh. This is a black glitter. This is like a brownish like glitter situation. And that's what I came with. What just fell out was the nail prep. And so I have to wipe I'm gonna wipe my nails off with this, and then I'm going to wipe the gel off with this when I finish painting my nails. So what came in the box was this stuff, like everything I just showed you here. I bought, this is the UV gel removal packet, so that came with this. So I actually bought this separate. I don't know what it is though. It came with this. This box came with these glitters, these stars and triangles, I guess you want to call them, gold and silver, a cuticle remover, a nail file. This is tweezers to manipulate the small pieces. What else we got? This is to manipulate the polygel, and I do believe it's also to paint the actual UV gel on. So that's what this is for. And what I didn't do is I didn't get any paper towels, so I'm gonna get some paper towels and sit right down, and some alcohol, because I actually was able to buy alcohol at the discount store today, so that was cool. So what came with this, these are little, like, this is tape that I can put on my nails. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll take a picture of it later, but this is tape that I can put on my nails to decorate it. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. So that is like a silver one, because I'm not, like, I'm a creative person, but I am not and I could be a handy person, but I don't know about this nail situation. I literally am bored, and this is what's happening with quarantine. So I have the pink one, a gold one, a green one, a blue one, a purple one, a light blue one, like a goldish rose gold color, darker blue, a red, and a silver. Again, I do not know how this is gonna actually play out. I'll play with my nails at some point, but I don't know. So I have tape is stuck. So that goes in there for later. So one of these came in the box. It is a cuticle pusher, and I'm gonna use this to get I have gel under my nails from my hair. I use Gemini Naturals to color my hair, so it looks a little bit more red than before. In last week's video, I was like, I tried to color my hair, but I don't want to dye my hair, and that's like the problem, right? So I got the gel because it was supposed to like show in my hair, and I think it does. I'll show you guys some pictures of my hair, but it shows a little bit. And so I'm gonna wash my hair, and it's gonna wash out, and I'll just redo it then. So yeah, I got 2 of these. And so that means also have an extra nail file, a buffer, nail file, and more of these. I'm gonna open this so we can see what this is. So yesterday I started to file down my nails so this video can go by a little bit quicker. This tape just keeps getting stuck on here. So what is this? Oh, it's UV gel remover. I think this is gonna work for me because acrylic intimidates me. And the polygel, like the dual forms are like, I'm confident that it'll help me do my nails better than I would be able to do with just the acrylics. So like I said, I messed this up. So this is like from my pinky. I did one. So the goal again is to make sure that it fits perfectly, and that, you know, from side to side, you want it to fit perfectly from side to side. And so I'm just gonna do this real quick so you can see that I already measure this for myself. So my fingers are kind of big, but when I was going through them, I realized that people's fingers are bigger than mine. So, because there's some that are like really, really big, and I always thought like my fingers was like so huge. That was upside down. Yeah, this one goes here. Yeah, I think this is for my thumb. Yeah, this is for my thumb. And these two, because these two, this one is for my middle finger on this hand because this is a little bit wider on this hand. And this one is for my pinky on this hand for the same purpose, for the same reason. So what we're gonna do is, because I'm gonna do my thumb first. I'm gonna focus on my thumb. I'm gonna do my thumb on I'm gonna do, my right thumb, because I figured if I put my nails on my right hand first, I'll be able to better do my left hand. If I do it with my left hand first, like I'm gonna have the disadvantage of having my nails done already. And so it'll be a lot more awkward. So I'm gonna get a paper towel so I can manipulate the polygel a little bit better. I've already plugged in the lamp. It's right here. I plugged it in already. And so, it's gonna be cute. Let me go get a napkin so we can get started. Got the paper towel. Just gonna fold this up. Give myself a little station. Actually, I'm also gonna need a little container because I have to pour some of the base coat. This is also what I don't like. I need to buy some slip because I don't want to be using my base coat to apply the UV gel and as a base coat. I feel like it's gonna make me use more of the base coat than I would normally need. I'm actually gonna order it this week. I want to pre-order it so I have it. I don't want to run out of it if I'm trying to do my nails. It should be all set now. So I'm gonna do this thumb first. Now this thumb, the nail, like I've been wearing press-ons all quarantine. I still feel like, you know, no, I think it'd be better to pin my hair back. My face is healing, guys. So I've been wearing press-ons on quarantine. It's been weakening my nails, and this probably is not gonna help either. But what I am gonna do is I am going to file a little piece of broken nail that I do have down, and I'm gonna push. So first I'm gonna push my cuticle back. I'm trying to do it so that when I zoom in later. So I push my cuticle back, and I have a cuticle remover, and so I've never done this before, and I am fascinated because I didn't know what that was gonna do. So I push my cuticle back, and then I remove the portion of my cuticles, which I didn't know was a thing. So we did that. Now we're going to file it down and also shape it down. I wish I had my nail clippers because I would just cut my nails down. I don't know where they are right now. I don't feel like getting up again. So I'm gonna file it pretty low as I feel like it right now. And then again, I'm super glad that I'm doing my right hand first. And so you file the top of your nail to get any like anything that was there. So if I had like nail glue, or if I had like, I don't know, a gel for my hair, if I had that on it, like I'm filing all that off. Like, give us a nice smooth surface to play with. Yep. Here, I think that's good. And what is also cool is that they did give me, I didn't talk about it earlier, they gave me a little brush to brush off the excess, right? Now we're going to find the alcohol pads to wipe my nail off. Actually, I'm only going to put the polygel on my first nail now, but what I am going to do is I will file down all my other nails now too, so that I don't waste the alcohol pad. So yeah, I'll do that. So I cut myself. I mean, I guess it was bound to happen because I wasn't paying attention, I guess. I felt a little prick, but I didn't think it was gonna like hurt. I mean, like cut. But I cut myself with the cuticle cutter, which means that I shouldn't be using a cuticle cutter. But I did get all the excess product off my nails, and I'm going to dust them. I'm gonna dab my finger so I don't get blood on my brush, but I'm going to dust the excess off, and I'm about to burn fire out of my finger with the alcohol pad. So I'm going to prep my fingers. It's really important for the thumb right now. Okay. So So we're gonna make the thumb white. So I'm gonna look at the instructions one more time. So we're going to get the base coat out, paint a little bit. Base coat. It says to cure for 2 minutes. So I'm gonna cut to the part where we've cured it for 2 minutes after I cut this on for you. Everything is 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes for the base coat. It's 2 minutes for the polygel. It's 2 minutes for the top coat. It's 2 minutes for both sides of the polygel. So I'll do this for 2 minutes. I'll apply the polygel. I'm gonna put that under for 2 minutes on the top. Oh, 3 minutes on the top, and then 2 minutes for the underneath it, and then take that off, and then buff it and put the top coat on, and then put it back under. And if I'm going to put the nails on, then I have to put another base coat, and do it that way. So we're going to, I'm so nervous about this actually. I'm gonna open this. Now it's always like a little gallop. I feel like that looks right. And if it doesn't, I can always just add more. And so we're going to, it says to make it a little wet. So we're just gonna dip it. And we're gonna put the excess on the paper towel, which is why it's there. And we're going to, wrong way. We're going to spread the polygel into the dual form. Now it's looking like I didn't put enough. I do want them to be kind of long. And I do also know that it has to be even. Like, in here, it has to be even so that obviously like it sticks. So we're gonna put a little bit more. I'm really nervous about this. And hopefully after I do this first one, I'll have like a better idea of what it's supposed to like look like. And so you're supposed to take it and then put it on your finger. Yeah, I already know. I made it too thin because I can see my nail through it and I don't think that's supposed to be a thing. Or maybe I pushed it down too hard. On a curve. Curve. You're supposed to take out all the excess that came out. It also looks like I managed to put some hair in there by accident, so that's always cool. Really curious to see again what this is going to look like. So we're gonna go ahead and cure this and see what happens. I don't know. It's gonna be the raggediest. Yes, I made up a word, whatever. The raggediest extension set I've ever had. But it makes sense because I'm doing it. So thumb is going to be white. And so the next thing we're gonna try, and I'm curious also to see if the consistency is gonna change with each different color. So it's coming off. I don't know if I did this right. This nail does look like a lot crazy. Second, I didn't take enough of the excess off, so it looks like, here it is. Ooh, yeah, that looks crazy. So it's on, but it's like on really thin. That's crazy. So what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna play around with it a little bit. It feels actually pretty sturdy, I'm not gonna lie. So what I did, so this shape is a little bit weird because I didn't put enough of the polygel on my right side, so you can see that the shape of the nail is a little weird. So what I am gonna do is I'm going to try to get the rest of this acrylic off the polygel off my cuticle. I'm supposed to seal the edge with every application. And that's what I wasn't doing. And so this is what the nail looks like. Now obviously, oh, I wonder if I can take it off with this. It's not perfect, but it's actually pretty good. Like, it's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Broken heart, I can't take enough. I can't take enough.